Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So I was on vacations. I just came back last week and maybe some of you have noticed that I was not posting regularly. So that was the reason. But from today, I will be trying my best to do my regular videos and can't wait to share with you some new amazing art creations. So starting off today, I'm going to make some coasters, but they are going to be a little bit of a different sort. So what I'm doing here is that today I'm going to be creating something kind of, you can say, a relaxed resin art, not anything too difficult. But again, I started off with an idea and that totally changed, and the end result is something different from what I was thinking to create. And this happens with resin. When you're working with resin, sometimes resin do its own work and then everything changes. So that is the thing that happened today. What I will be doing here is that these are resin coasters, and now I'm going to create some geot lines. So I'm going to be using this UV resin here. Just randomly, I will be creating it. And one thing I will be doing here is that I will be creating few lines and then I'm going to cure it under the UV lamp. If I'm going to leave like that, my resin is going to spread and I really don't want that to happen. So I just want them to be a thin line. So that's the reason I will be using my UV lamp again and again. So I will be doing this to my both of the coasters. So this is pretty simple. It's up to you however you want to design them. So these are almost done now, and on to the next step. And for my next step, I'm going to color them, and I'm using a golden chrome marker. You can use a silver one, you can use a copper one, depending on the color of your project. It's up to you. So I will be coloring them all the way, both of these. So at the moment, I'm still not sure this is the top side or the below is going to be the top side. Still, I'm thinking about that. So I'm going to color them now. So meanwhile, I was coloring them. I thought there are some empty spaces, so I'm going to make some more geode lines. So that's what I'm doing here on both of them. And to create some more interest, I am creating a circle, just a little dot and then a circle outside. So this is, and few dots here and there. This is just for creating some interest. So when my lines are done now, I'm going to fill these few of the places with the UV resin. So this is what I'm doing here. So I'm going to pour a little amount of UV resin, then I'm going to spread it. So that's the next step. And the areas where I poured the UV resin, I'm going to use this fantasy film. You can call it a cellophane paper. It is a cheap version of aura film or the fantasy film. So these are almost done now. This step is done, and after that it is looking so lovely. I'm just loving the look of them. So I've done few areas with the fantasy film, and for the few area I'm going to pour the simple, this is a simple epoxy resin. This is not the UV resin. So I'm thinking of creating a little bit of effect. So that's the reason I'm pouring the resin in few spaces now. So after doing these UV lines, these are actually an empty canvas for you. You can create so many things. You can create a stained glass. Actually, I was going for a stained glass look, but then everything changed. My mind changed and went to different direction, and I'm loving it what I'm creating here. So the area where I poured the simple epoxy resin, I've just mixed a little bit of white epoxy pigment into a little bit of resin, and I'm going to create few, you can say, petals. Just I'm going to swirl the white over there so that it can create interesting patterns. So this is what I will be doing to all the spaces where I poured the epoxy resin. Again, you can go with any color scheme you want. You can go with purple, you can go with pink, blue. I just thought that this color combination fits really well, so that's why I'm using that. Just going towards, I think this is going towards some opal effect. So after creating this, I'm creating a little bit of petals, and I'm going to leave this to cure, and I will see you next day. So this is the next day. I can see there are some patterns and interesting designs happen, but still I'm confused that is this going to be the top one or the bottom is going to be the top. But at the moment, I'm going to fill this up. I have mixed my resin here. So this is not going to be filled totally. I'm doing a thin layer here. So after pouring the resin, I have few empty spaces and I'm going to fill them up. So I have this abalone here. These are crushed abalone pieces, and I'm going to fill these rest of the area with these shells. Now I'm seeing which side has beautiful colors because they are looking so amazing. So this is going to take me some time as this is working as a mosaic, and I'm just fitting the pieces where they look lovely. So this is what I will be doing here. So here we go. First one is placed into the empty cavity, and then now on to the next ones. So now I'm happy with the placement. I will leave this to cure. I will see you next day. So this is the next day. Already I can see, I'm thinking this is the top part, but still I want to see how it looks like. So I'm going to demold these. They are looking so lovely. Something from the sea. Both of them are out of the mold, and now I want to see how they are looking from the back side. So this is the back side, and I think I'm loving that also because the effect is on the back side. And actually I was afraid that the golden lines might not show very properly from the back, but I think they are looking lovely from the back. Front also, it's up to you to decide. And but I'm thinking of using the back side now. But I'm going to, before that, will be curing it under the UV lamp because I have used the UV resin. So I'm just making sure that it is cured all the way. Meanwhile, that resin is curing, I'm just making the outer line here, just outlining my coaster now. So I will be doing this to both of them. And after that, I'm going to do the top coat here. So this is going to be the final step. So this is done now, and I will leave this to cure, and I will see you next day. So this is the final result. The top layer is cured now. you can already see that they were looking lovely, but with the top coat it becomes something really amazing. I love these. I already explained that these are going to be a very relaxed sort of coasters, but I was thinking of making a stained glass, and then it totally changed and shifted to this design here, and I'm loving it. It is a sort of a opal ocean effect here. I'm always amazed by what you can create with resins. So that's it for today, and I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.